Welcome to the channel and this new series where we're going to be playing a modified version of survival mode. Now the reason why I'm starting a new series is that I've been promising to do one for some time, but I've been kind of putting it off partly because I've been quite busy in real life, plus the fact there's been other distractions on the channel. But one thing I've realised is that these pressures aren't going to disappear, and No Man's Sky was always my kind of go-to game when I just wanted to chill out for a couple of hours. And I've been trying to do that a little bit in my current survival series, but I think there's just too much clutter going on with the fact that I've got to go and visit settlements and manage ships of freighter. So I thought, rather than the survival series that I was planning to do with quite a lot of mixed rules, I thought I was just going to simplify it right down. And by that I mean that the objective of this series is just to play a freebooting trader stroke privateer, wandering through the galaxy and just exploring and getting into a little bit of mischief. So to that end, the rules of this series is going to be quite simple and straightforward, that I can only own one standard ship and one Corvette. And by standard ship, I mean all the other ships in the game. And what will happen is that I'll obviously pick up the starter ship at the beginning, but if we come across another ship as a crash, what we'll do is we'll get that ship, and there will be a little bit of a period where you could say where we're jump into the new ship, and then we'll go up into a space station and sell off the old ship. So that's going to put a bit of a limit on what we can carry. And of course the Corvette is just going to be one that we're going to build and modify over a period of time, and so that we can have a kind of mobile base, which is something I really like to do. So that's just the simple straightforward rules. So hopefully we're going to have a fairly straightforward game, just going out and enjoying the various elements of No Man's Sky. Now, having said that, there's possibly a real possibility that Hello Games is suddenly going to drop a new expedition or an update on us in the new year. But if that happens, well, we'll just see how it goes. And then, of course, there's also a possibility that maybe we'll get Light No Fires. That's all speculation. So we're just going to come in and play. We're going to select a new game, go to Custom, go to Creative, Relax, Survival. I think we're just going to leave all the settings here, but what I am going to do is disable the tutorial mission. I must admit, I find that quite irritating when you're starting a new game, just running around. It's just far easier just to go straight for the ship. I think everything else is okay, and difficulty enabled. I'll leave it enabled. I don't want to lock anything just yet, just in case we decide to change the rules. And I think that's about it, guys. So let's just get straight in and see what fun we can have. I must admit, I've missed that ability to go into No Man's Sky and just kind of carefree explore planets like when the game first came out. Well, that was... So of course the first thing we're going to do is get into here. Our ship is over. Yeah, so let's have a look and see if we got... Well, we got a working multi-tool, so we should be able to throw out a scan. And of course the first thing we're going to do, can't do that, advanced laser, but we can get the little bit of the carbon here. We will sneak in and grab the grassy pods. Oops, let's see if we can get the third one. And then we will destroy it. And we got to get up over there, so we will pick up some dihydrogen. Most likely what we'll probably do is spend a little bit of time down on this planet until we can kind of get a few bits and pieces. Okay, we're going to need some cobalt if we can find some, and of course we're also going to need some sodium.
Thermal protection falling.
Yep, thank you, game. We need sodium. We're gonna... Hello, guys.
Units received.
Right, there's sodium around that corner because we're going to need sodium.
Thermal protection.
Yes, I know, game. And we are getting a little bit desperate. Throughout the scan. Some more sodium over there. Okay, we've got... there's no point picking up the rusted metal until we've got a personal converter. Got dihydrogen jelly. That...
Thermal protection. Falling.
Yes, I know, game. Right, we'll get to the ship and then we'll see. There's a little bit more sodium over there. No. Wow, it looks like we've got a little bit of a base here. We can get in the ship. That'll replenish our heating. The ship's fixed, but of course we're going to need to make some fuel. We need metal plating. We need ferrite dust. Okay. We'll just let our health build up a little bit, and then we can jump out and grab the condensed carbon. Certainly go for the damaged machinery. Get rid of the gloop. We don't need it. Got some oxygen over here. We'll just grab very, very quickly. Iteration, whatever you are. Scenario iteration deleted. Emptied. Sentinel intervention. Deliberate analysis. Iteration. Broadcast. Broadcast received. Tremor anomaly detected. Anomaly is compliant. Now, do we have a... Let's see. Multi-tool. Well, we got a terrain manipulator, so...
Thermal protection. Falling.
Go down and get the... Very technical. Jump out. A little bit more oxygen over there. Right, we need ferrite dust because we've got to we can take off and manage the fuel, but whoops, jump back in the ship for a little while for a little bit of a rest. What have we got here? We got some nip that can go in the starship. We got a little bit of what we call it. Got some ammunition. Got one ferrite dust. Wow. Right, let's just get things in the positions where I kind of like things. So we're going to need to build a what we call it, a refiner until we get ourselves a personal refiner. So that's something that we're going to need to work on. Right, looks like we might have a cave here. Yes, good. We can get into here.
Thermal protection. Falling.
Yep. We get inside. We can scan this and get some cobalt.
Units received.
Oops. Just made a mistake there. Right, we're going to grab some cobalt and copper. We can get some ferrite dust in here as well. That means we can then start making ion... Is it ion batteries? What do we need for ion batteries? Apologies. It's been a little while since I've done this. Yeah, ferrite dust. So we don't really want that. We can pick these up, but I don't want to clog my inventory up. The sodium from that will be quite nice. And we get another one as well. Oh, there's two together. Fill up the...
Technology recharged.
Right, we're going to need some carbon. We've got some cobalts. We're just going to need the ferrite dust. We get a nice little pile of this. Don't think we're going to find any. One more cobalt. Oops, that's unidentified. We need to scan it.
Units received.
I think we've got a bit of a graphics glitch as well. We're not going to worry about filling up our ship with that. We're certainly going to take the carbon.
Units received.
Grab you. Okay, we've got another unidentified plant here.
Units received.
That's carbon and oxygen. Okay, up we go. Unidentified plant. Scan and identify everything because it's
Units received.
all cash in the bank.
Units received.
We're not really seeing much, so we're getting quite a lot of carbon. Oops, that's unidentified as well. We're not really seeing anything in the way of ferrite dust at the moment. Oh, that looks like it might be something.
Units
So we're just
received.
going to. Yeah, this is ferrite dust. So we really need a fairly big deposit. How are we doing? We can knock that out for the cobalt. 2 of those which can go up there. We need to.
Protection falling.
Yeah, let me just. Thank you, game. We're just gonna have a. We can't find anything here. We'll try and move off to. I think what we will do
Life
is.
support power low.
Yep, thank you.
Technology recharged.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna take off. And what I'm gonna do is my usual thing. Look at that. What we're looking for is a free landing position. Look at that, just there. Because this will be a free takeoff as well. We'll go and chart this. Okay, restore point saved. Grab the technology module. Certainly gonna dive in here. Oh, got some.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Yep, thank you, game. This is quite a sparse planet, actually. What was that? Something went by, I'm sure it was. Okay, we got.
Units
Scan
received.
them.
Thermal protection falling.
Yep. Right, we'll just try and get inside the building and see what we can find. Of course, I've done my usual thing. I've gone round the wrong way. An entrance would be nice, game. Walked all the way round and back to where we started. Certainly take that little bit of sodium, that bit of there. Let's come in here.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
We'll talk to this guy. Small creature is busy adding up his trade profits when I appear. Sensing me, their eyes widen in anticipation. They rub their fingers together greedily. Learn something. Of course, we don't know any language at the moment. Life form pecks up the warmth, the smell. They like money, so we'll give him 100 units and see what he gives us. He's clearly thrilled, yeah. We got a movement jetpack. Well, we can... It's not going to be brilliant, but if we put there, it give us a little bit of a boost. A bit more fuel efficiency. Of course, we've got Gek Observatory. Lifeform worked in this installation, left its equipment scanning the skies for interesting new systems and special phenomena. In the absence it struck gold, a beacon has been received, and the transmission sequence makes a response. Okay, so it's 2112. There was no response. Machine remains dormant. Oh. Did I put the wrong one in? We can't go down there because we don't have an Atlas path. Sparse. I need to find some ferrite dust. Scan out that way.
Thermal protection falling.
Okay, we got some stuff up here. Get rid of you. Height of excitement. Got pure ferrite. Where's all the ferrite dust then?
Units received.
Some birds up in the sky. We'll get those.
Units received.
Will I scan that? Nope.
Units received.
We'll scan the... take down a couple of trees just for the fun of it. Well, we don't have to head back to the ship. All we got to do is get inside of here. Get into here. This what?
Levels stabilized.
Yeah, thank you, game. Yeah, I've never been in a place so devoid of stuff. Well, we got a bit of carbon, there. We got a little bit of copper. Yeah, we need ferrite dust. What's that? Oh, this gives us. Right, I'm just gonna have a scoot round and see if I can find. I mean, used to have like little. Yes, thank you, game. Used to have like little bits and pieces on the ground of ferrite dust that you could kind of zap over, but is that ferrite dust? That's condensed carbon. Oops, a bit of a heavy landing there. That's dioxide. Oh, that could be useful. Oops, I didn't. Sorry about that. We can use dioxide, I'm pretty sure, to recharge our cold weather protection. So that would be just for this planet. This would be pretty good. So grabbing this will be pretty useful. Just to show you, we should now be able to. No, I thought we could recharge our hazard protection, or was that just the? Oh no, we can.
Thermal protection falling.
I thought you could do the hazard protection with dioxide. Oh well, that's the way it is. Right, we're just gonna leg it back towards the base before we. So we're going to have to be a little bit careful then from the beginning. I think a freighter's just come in. Oh, no, a collection of freighters have just come in above us. Did I do that damaged machinery there? Anyway, we'll just get in here and warm up again. I think the temperature on... I think the temperature on the planet here kind of reflects the current temperature here in the UK. It's been cold, very cold and wet recently. And of course, one thing about when it's wet and cold in the UK, it makes the cold feel even worse than what it actually should be. I've actually known people who live in cold countries who've come to the UK in winter and then wander around saying, oh, it's so cold here. And it's because of the damp. Oops, I keep on doing that. I've got to remember to change our come on, game. How can I have a planet that's got virtually no ferrite dust on it? Actually, we'll get back into the ship. And let's just have a look at the what planet we're actually on. Discoveries. So we got a frost there, we got cobalt, dioxide and copper. We're in a high conflict system, that's fun. We've got nearly all the creatures, so we might as well stay and try and get all the creatures on the planet. I think again, oops, well I just managed to drop a save. I think what we'll do is we should still have, yeah, we got, right, what we're going to do is go looking for another base. Because, or if we can find a trading station, we might be able to buy some ferrite dust. The alternative is, let's have a look. We got a Mark Moon planet. I don't really want to go up into space to begin with. I would rather. Oh, look at that! Aha, that's a good find. Looks like we've actually got. One, we can sell off some stuff and make some money. Two, we can start learning the language. Three, we've got a kind of building over there we might be able to do some work with. These guys look a lot more clearer. Okay, request dialect help. So we're going to learn our first word, friendship symbol. Yeah, got the get word for help. Okay, West dialect help. Got a traveller here as well, so trade symbol. Got the get word for trade. Request dialect help. Friendship symbol. Please. Well, talk to this guy. Approach the lost traveller. The skin is translucent as if they were not truly there. Where you come for me. A strange being seems to stare straight through me. Ask about the blood. It was such an agony. I had to save it. Please, there was no profit. You can have everything I took. Tell their family. Oh well, we got some nanites. Is there anything up here? There's nothing here, so that means that there's a possibility that... Oh no, there's some over in the corner here.
Thermal protection falling.
Yes, thank you, game. Nothing found. Got a microprocessor. Yeah, I think a personal refiner is going to get up rapidly to the top of our list of things that we're going to need. I think we've... Oh, have I done you? Trade! See, we got a couple of words. We can actually understand them a little bit now. Trade symbol. And what we're going to do now is come in here, buy... We got some chromatic metal. I've got 9,000. We'll see what we can sell. I'm tempted to sell the salvage data now because we need cash more than nanites at the moment. So
Units received.
that gives us there. I would like the chromatic metal. We get 54 metal plating. That should help us build. We can build one of those. We can build... whoops. Missing components. What's missing? Right, because we got metal plates, it means at least we can make fuel for the ship. Which is going to be quite a big thing. Let's have a... No, send out a little bit of a...
Thermal protection falling.
Right, I think we're... Oh, we've got a journey milestone. We've earned 329,000. I think what we will do is we're just going to skip over to here, because it means that I can explore this area without having to jump off the top of the... what we call it. So we'll come into here. Land here. To be honest, I don't think that we're not going to get much benefit from coming up here and talking to these guys. Because the odds are that the trade terminal is going to be exactly the same as before. Game, I think you might have a slight problem here. No ferrite dust. Got copper. No.
Thermal protection falling.
Yep, thank you, game. Welcome, visitor. It's a print sharp. No, I don't think we're bothered too much with that. I don't think we're going to get much from this guy, but we'll give him a go. Blueprints, okay. Purchase blueprints. The advanced mining beam would certainly be useful. We got 75 nanotes. We'll get the advanced mining beam. We don't have got that. Multi-tool recharge time, scanner radius. Right, let's see if we can find some. Well, we'll take the dihydrogen because that would be useful to make ship fuel. We'll take that. Oh, look at that! We've found some ferrite dust. Wow, we've actually got into some ferrite dust at last. Charge the mining beam.
Technology recharged. Technology recharged.
Right, we're going to grab some ferrite dust. Need to keep on an eye on our.
Thermal protection falling.
Yes, I know, game, but this is far more important. I'd be even happy to expend some. Right, some more here. Couple more. Actually, have a bit of carbon as well. Grab you, grab you, grab you. Grab you as well. Try and get as much of this ferrite dust as possible. Haha. Imrit. Right, we're gonna head back to the ship and see what we can build. Hello, Mr. Sentinel. Jump into the ship. What we will do is move you over there, you down to there. All right, we need wiring looms. The wiring looms we're going to have to buy in the space station. Iron battery wiring looms, carbon nanites. Yeah, well, I suppose the bolt caster could be useful. But first things first, we're going to get rid of that. How much now? Right, we want about at least 10 of these. And we've still got that. We've still got quite a lot of... Right. Why are you telling me I've got missing components? Oh, I've run out of cobalt. I'm looking at the wrong one. Sorry about that. So we've got 10 of those. So we're going to need some more cobalt. We've got some... That there. We got shields. Right, we got... That can go to the starship. Can't make any more of that. We need dihydrogen. Right. Next question is, we're close to the edge of base of a mountain, so we might be able to get some more cobalt. If not, we'll just move on.
Thermal protection falling.
Yes, thank you, game. I'm not seeing any cave entrances here. We have got an oxygen plant here. We've got 2 oxygen plants actually. Ah, 3 of them actually.
Nearby toxins detected.
Yep.
Life support power low.
Exosuits. We'll keep using the dioxide at the moment. We'll pick up the dihydrogen so that we can keep making things. Grab you, grab you, grab you. Oxygen. Oops. Got a little bit of overheat. It's time to make our way back towards the ship, and then we're going to move on again, but we're not going to leave the planet. We've still got a lot more to explore, right? Because one thing I do want before we leave is some cobalt. Right, run for the ship, run for the ship, run. Yes, I know, game. Look at that. Scan. And what I would really like now is a miner base, if we could find one. So we're just gonna... Oh, got something over here. No, that's just a beacon. I don't want to waste fuel landing on that. So what we're going to do now is just fly through the canyons here. So it used to be one of my favourite things to do, actually, was flying through canyons like this. Oh, what have we got here? Oh. This is going to be worth the fuel. Oops. Now we could attack the Sentinels, but we're gonna, with our wimpy type thingy, we're gonna come in here. Warning, boundary node exposed. Yes. Shut down Sentinel forces. So that goes boom. That means we don't have to worry about Sentinels. Extract weapons technology. Well, it's a little bit better than what we've got, I think. It's a bit of a step up, but we'd have to repair it, so we'll have to take it for free. but it's something we could work with, I think. Warnings, bounty node exposed. Yes, thank you, game. Alright, round here now, we should have some, what we call it. Is it? Yeah, we got something just over here. Got a hard frame engine. We got something floating in the middle of nowhere. Haha. Got some more ammunition. Because we should think about installing the bolt cut. We can harvest these things now. Can't remember what we get from them, but I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah, we get nanites from them. And pugnium. I don't think we really need pugnium, but we might have a use for it. 138 nanites. Got some salvaged glass that could be useful to sell. Oh, we've actually got the magic machine. Okay, what do we need to repair? This wiring loom, ionized cobalt, ionized cobalt, ionized cobalt, phosphorus. It's gonna be a tough call to actually. I think if we move you there, move you there, move you down there, put you up there, put you there. Just let it build up again. I don't think we can we remove the terrain editor? What do we need for that? 2 nanotubes. Well, we got quite a lot of carbon, so we can do that. Put this in here. That gives us that there. And we could install this, but I don't want to waste that gap just for the moment. We've got this thing here, actually. Let me just do a little bit of jiggery pokery. So that's going to boost our capability. So we got ourselves a little bit of a rinky-dink multi-tool now. Any other creatures around it? Because there's 2 more creatures on the planet.
Thermal protection falling.
Okay, there's some combat supplies over here. Which we... Salvage glass, okay. Anything else around here before we move on?
Thermal protection falling.
Yes, thank you, game. Oh, we didn't claim the region either. So we can do that. Any more creatures around here? Anything we can do? Any caves? Oops. Got to remember to change. Right, we've got some... What's that over there? That's just like some kind of plant or creature. Got that.
Thermal protection falling.
See, there's a... Looks like there might be a cave entrance here. We can get into there. Oh yeah, look at that. Great.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Right, so we may build up our temperature up down in here. We're trying to try and clear out these guys. Get some cobalt so that we can make the ion batteries. That gives us some protection from... There's another hazardous plant there, another one. There's quite a few here actually. Take the cobalts. Right. We can get to no, we can't get to 20. What? What are we short of now? Still short of cobalt, so... Right. If I can get to 20 batteries, I'll be happy. Because it will mean that we will be in a position where we can operate quite successfully. Grab that, grab that. That's another hazardous plant just there. Another one. There's a lot of hazardous plants in here at the moment. Right, a couple more of these and then we'll see if we can make the iron batteries. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just keep going until we run out. How much ferrite? Yeah, we've got plenty of ferrite dust, so 30 would be nice. That's it. That gives us 27. Actually, just knock that back. We'll make 3 more of these. Okay. I think we're looking good. Hello, matey. Did you fall down the hole as well? I think we've got one more thing that I need to make before I wind this video up, because I don't want these videos to be too long. Well, not from the get-go. So it's actually Z. Okay. We're just going to make one of these and then we're going to pick you up. The reason I want to just make that because there's a good shot that if we look through here now, we can make ionized cobalt actually. So we could start trying to repair this, but I would have to go and get some more cobalt. Okay, right, that makes sense. So if I go back to where was that cave now? Yes, I know, game. Thank you. We got to find that cave again. Where was it? Oh, great. I should have thought about it. It was like a little cleft in the side of the mountain here. I think it was, maybe it was over this way. Because if we make some ionized pick up some more cobalt, we can then, I'm just going to zap you for the oxygen. Grab you on this way through in the little cleft in the hillside here. Maybe it's just up above this little brow here.
Thermal protection falling.
Okay. Just have a little bit of sodium there. Right, let's just get back to the ship. Okay, we'll just... The inventory's full anyway, so... Oh, the cave is just up there, so... We're gonna jump in the ship. Offload some stuff. Sell that. Sell that. Get rid of the hard frame. I seem to have gained a lot of spare metal plates as well for some reason. I'll put you over there. There's the cave. What we're going to do is shoot over to here Hello. We got you. Yep. Get back down into here. That's shadows.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Yep, thank you, game. Oops, we need to fill up the multi-tool.
Technology recharged.
Deploy you. Put the,
Technology recharged.
where's the cobalt? Grab that, grab that, grab that. Right, what I'm going to do now is just make some ionized cobalt and I'll be right back. Right, so we've got a little bit of ionized cobalt, so what we should be able to do now is
Component
clear
repaired.
that, clear
Component
that,
repaired.
clear that.
Repaired.
Okay, we don't need any more ionized cobalt. Oh, stop, 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 stop. Can I turn you back the other way? And I'm just going to pick the refiner up. That means we've now got a couple of extra spaces to move a few things around. We can make the hermetic seal and the wiring loom. Again, I'm reluctant to install that straight away, but we do have a few more extra spaces now. And what we can do is ionize. Keep using the
Technology
dioxides.
recharged.
Actually,
Thermal protection falling.
yeah, we'll be okay. Whoops. One thing I just want to check. Didn't we have a where's the multi-tool? Back to the old one. Well, we could have done it. We can dismantle you because we're not going to use this thing again anyway. So we dismantle you to the ferrite dust, and we can't do anything else with it. So if I come here, oops, if I come over here. And we've got, right, so I think what we can do now is start
Technology installed.
process of installing that. Can I make a hermetic seal? No, we need condensed carbon. Okay, haha. Right. Okay, we're going to need to pick up some more carbon, but
Thermal protection falling.
anyway, this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. What I will do off camera is collect some more carbon so that I can make the condensed carbon so that we can build the hermetic seal. How much do we need? Right, I need to put that somewhere. We need to put that there, that there. Not that there. That can go to the starship. Anyway, until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.